What a pleasure it is to be with you today, and what an honor as well. Back in 2007, I was Vice Chairman of the Gas Committee for the National Association of Regulatory Utility Commissioners, and also the official representative of that organization to the IOGCC, which is so close to the Energy Council. During that period of time, a number of us got together and put forth a resolution, first to NARUC, which urged that we conduct a study to determine the social, economic, and environmental costs of maintaining oil and gas moratoria on federal lands throughout the country. What would the cost be to American citizens of keeping these lands inaccessible? Now, IOGCC a couple of months later at their annual meeting endorsed the project, and we were off and running. We recruited a study group consisting of a couple dozen people that might be looked upon as a dream team. I'll describe to you in a minute. Raised the money. NARUC contributed the first $50,000. Most of the rest came in lumps from $500 to $20,000 for a final amount of $300,000. We put out an RFP that was consistent with the resolution that NARUC had passed, and SAIC, one of the couple of companies in the United States that's really capable of working with the federal modeling system that we wanted to use, was the successful proposer. And about a year and a half ago, we began working in earnest with SAIC, and then over the last year intently covering over 50 conference calls. I think that everybody in this room, upon reading this study, can be assured and can be quite comfortable in the fact and pleased with the fact that this is one of the most important, unique studies available to complete the record for decision makers in Washington right now on energy issues. The study went along the lines of scientific methodology all the way along. It was peer reviewed in the sense that from the very beginning we recruited as official observers of the process senior or chief economists with the FERC, with the MMS, with the BLM, with the EIA, with the Department of Energy, and also a couple of high-ranking energy economists from universities and a couple more from the private sector. So these were all, in addition to commissioners whose sole role is looking after the public interest, watching the process and making sure that it maintained intellectual honesty throughout. The objective of the resolution and the study was not to create an agenda for or against oil and gas development. And contrary to what some have said since the study have come out, it was not to create an agenda of drill, baby, drill. It was honestly to put forward to the Congress and the President the facts related to what the costs Americans would bear in keeping lands inaccessible. So, I hope that you appreciate the briefing that we're about to give. Thank you very much for the honor of having us, and we hope to answer any questions you may have at the end of the presentation.